Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to day 16 of my Crafty Advent Live 2025 series. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. If you are here live, make sure to say hi and where you're watching from over in the live chat. And if you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from in the comment section below. Also, if you're here live, don't forget to answer today's poll, which is, what's a would you rather? Maybe not really a poll, but would you rather be best friends with Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? So get your votes in. Remember, it's a would you rather, so you have to choose one of them if you want to play along. And then if you are here on replay, let me know who you would rather be best friends with down in the comment section. And then make sure to include the hashtag bonus. And in 3 or 4 days, I will pick one name out of the comment section for every thumbs up or like this video gets. So that means if you're here live or on replay, you need to smash that like button. If you don't know about this series, you need to check out that kickoff video. It is linked in the description box below, and it's going to tell you what's going on, all about the secret words, the prizes at the end, everything that you'll need to know. Welcome to our moderators over in the chat. We have Teresa and Stephanie and Carmen, who were so kind when I reached out to them. They agreed to help out when they could. So let's give them a big round of applause for being over there and helping when YouTube likes to, for some reason, hold back your comments if it has not even a slightly inappropriate word. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have created so far together. While I am physically putting the tags together, many times I ask our live chatters, our live viewers, what they would like to see or choices to make. So in front of me are the 15 tags that have been put together so far this series, and these will be going out to lucky viewers in 2026 once it is all over. And yesterday, this is what we made with the gummy pan dies for the gate and some spellbinders flowers for the decoration, and the sentiment came from Tailored Expressions. Now, yesterday I had a little green center here, but I forgot that we got the pink and mane embellies yesterday. So this morning I put on one of those little pieces of shine. So if you have missed any of these, you can watch all of the replay in the Crafty Advent Live 2025 series playlist. That's a mouthful. It is also linked below underneath, like the related links or videos, I think it is called. You'll definitely want to go, if you want to win any of the advent calendars I'm giving away, you'll definitely want to go watch all of those to grab your secret words. And sometimes there are even bonuses. I did I got a little sidetracked getting started because hello to Sandra, my crafty godmother. She says, I'm sorry you won't have your Olos by Christmas. Did I miss an announcement somewhere? Let me know, Sandra, like highlight or tag me or put my name in all caps so I can see that, because I didn't know that. And then Dawn said that she liked my TE snowflake video. Yes, so earlier this week, no, it was last week, actually. My video for Tailored Expressions was supposed to go live on Thursday, but it got pushed back. So I gave you a peek. Well, not even a peek. I gave you a full look at the cards I shared in the video. But it is up now. So you guys, please, later today, when you have some time, go over there, check out that video, watch it all the way through. Give it a thumbs up. Leave some love in the comments. I'll give you another quick look at what the cards looked like. I did see Sanders fly by there. She said, yes, she got an email. All right. I'll have to go look for it. Maybe one time when you guys are voting on something, I will go check it out. But let me go ahead and bring the cards in. And thank you to everybody. If you have already watched my Tailored Expressions video, put Snowflake over there in the chatter box or in the comment section. So here is the card I showed how to make in the video, and I have some heat embossing in the background, some texture with the brick embossing folder, and then I use the snowflakes from the Stampin' and Die combo. But also in the video, I shared a quick look at a happy half sheet set I did with the same set, so you can kind of see how you can use it differently. So who sees? Odessa Lou has been over there, Mom Full of Joy, Dawn, Diane, Vicky. I think maybe Leanne, she put some real snowflakes in there. Thank you guys so much for watching that. I think, let's see how quickly we can get started today. Normally it's like, what, 10:30 before I even start opening the Advents, but let's go ahead and do it today. So I'm going to start with my Shelves O Advent, and I'll grab Gummy Pan, Pink and Main, and Tailored Expressions. And I'm going to try to bring in the correct days today, which is day 16, but I know that you guys are looking out for me in the chat. Did you see my Advent Alanche? I'll pick those up later. Okay, now yesterday I almost accidentally opened Pink and Main's early, but I happened to look up just in time to see, you know, my Crafty Al in all caps, which I will go ahead and have that banner go across the bottom as a reminder. But I did already tell you this one it's bumpy, it's hard, it takes up about that much of the bag. Get your guesses in. And don't forget, if you're going to guess dies here in the live chat, we have to type that DYES. That way our moderators do not have to work triple time to approve all of the other ones. So let me know what you think over there. Yes. Kristen says, whew, all day 16 Advents, which if you missed it last night, Kristen was on with Irene Smith for Card Chaos. I was watching. I just couldn't chat because I was on the treadmill. I started late and I was watching it fast, but great cards last night. I loved them. I do think this is dies. I think you guys are right. That's what it feels like. All right, it is dies, and I'm going to bet it is the ones that we need to match up with the flowers that we got that don't have dies yet. So, oh, well, there are 3. I don't think we've gotten 6 sets so far, have we? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. Okay. So we already got dies for the first 3, and I guess we have had 3 more flowers since then. I really hope that Pink and Main gets chosen. I have not got to, I know I'm not like coloring isn't my favorite, but I want to stamp and color some of these in, you guys. So maybe today these dies will get picked and we can use one of our sets. And if you don't know, Irene Smith and the Card Chaos, every Monday she goes live. I think it's called 15 Minutes to Craft or Cry. She goes live with a guest, and they have like a theme. Like last night's was, I think it was snow, Kristen, wasn't it? And they have 15 minutes to try their best to get a card put together. So it is lots of fun, and you can play along. So you can check out Irene Smith, I think is the channel name. And I am going to be on there. She's starting up a new series. It debuts New Year's Eve. And on January 10th, I'm going to be on the next edition of it. It's on a Saturday at 9 a.m. Central, I believe. So be on the lookout for an announcement so you can set a reminder to watch that. But it's going to be fun. Fun with 2 N's. All right, up next, TE. Let's see. It's a little bumpy. I'm trying to see if it seems like it's a rectangle shape, maybe like that. Get your guesses in there. What do you think that might be? What do you think that might be? Give me your guesses. Oh, and let me know what you're sipping on. I tried a new concoction this morning. I put half the strawberry lemonade packet and half of a pineapple packet. It's okay. but I have to get my blood drawn tomorrow morning. That's why I'll be going live later. And I got to drink lots of water today and tomorrow. Here we go. Okay. Leanne N is joining me with the flavored water. Awesome. I have some iced tea, water. Awesome. Okay, and then I see some stamps, some dies. I do think it's a stamp, you guys. Let's see. Oh, it is. They're like just like little accent stamps. Maybe you would stamp them around that ice cream sundae we just got. You could put, let's see, there's stars, asterisk. There's like a little smiley face. Ooh, I like that. You could just add some splatters. Those are fun. You could just, yeah, confetti. All right. And last for the first round is a Gummy-a-Pan. And we do know that these are always dies. So give me your guesses as to what theme you think they might be today. And then after you've done that, smash that like button, guys, if you haven't already. And I'll do our first stamp of approval check before I bring in the rest of the Advents. Get your guesses over there. I know I'm going to see at least one critters. Oh, yeah. Kristen said that, oh, look at the guy on the Gummy-a-Pan package. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Critter accessory. Yes, I knew the critter would be coming. And the toys. Yes. All right, let's see what's in here, you guys. Okay. Well, it is a critter. It's a little birdie. A little birdie. I guess I better put this over here where we can see it. A teeny tiny birdie, and in the regular one. So that was the goodie die. And this is their standard calendar. Okay, and here we have just like a piece of greenery, maybe a pine tree limb. All right, that bird could sit nicely on there, right? Okay, before I go much further, I would like to say thank you to the 2025 Crafty Advent Live prize sponsors, Carmen, who I believe is over in the chat. I actually can't remember if I've seen you, Carmen. Sorry, lost my mind as soon as I go live. She is an independent Stampin' Up dealer. And although we're not opening the Stampin' Up calendar anymore because it was 12 days, she has sent one for the final giveaways of the Stampin' Up calendar. Make sure if you need a US demonstrator that you check her out. Her link is in the description box below. And if it doesn't automatically take you to her site, I do have her full name and state down there as well, so you can search for her in the little demonstrator search tool. And then Vivica of Color Me Nordic, not only did she send me the two Gummy-a-Pan calendars to open and share with you here on screen, but she also sent one of each for those final giveaways. Neither of the links to these two are affiliate links, so if you do go and support them with a purchase, please let them know that Crafty Al sent you. And then finally, Michelle from Pink and Maine, she sent not only the fancy tags dies that I asked for little giveaways, but she surprised me with a bonus Advent calendar for the final giveaways. So please, if you go to Pink and Maine, please use my affiliate link, and that way Michelle does know that I sent you over there. If you are loving Gummy-a-Pan, you are going to want to get their Easter calendar pre-ordered. This is an 8-day kind of an Advent calendar, but it's for Easter. And again, they are all dies, and you can pre-order through January 31st. I do have a link in the description box below to Color Me Nordic, who is a retailer here in the US and Canada. And if you go to the visual supply list, I have Gummy-a-Pan itself linked for over in Europe. And also Stephanie shared with me a German retailer that you can get yours from as well. And they also have past Gummy-a-Pan Advent calendars. So I hope that you will check that out. Remove. All right. So here we have, this is what we have so far. So I'll go and get, let's just start right over here with Spellbinders, which I did remember to get my Spellbinders video up today. So if you saw my Spellbinders video, type shorts in all caps, either in the comment section or over in the chatter box. Because it was a YouTube short. And the videos are short. So far, I have not had one that's over a minute. Catherine said, is that link in the description for the company with past gummy pan calendars? Catherine, for the German retailer that has the past gummy pan calendars, that is on the visual supply list, and it'll just say German retailer, and you can click on that. Okay, Spellbinders, day 16, you guys. All these doors are wanting to pop open. Okay, right down here. We have about 1.5 inches by 3 inches. What do you think is in here? Give me your guesses. And if you have already watched my short, you can just give a generic guess. Ooh, I see so many of you already watch it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Oh. Amy said she watched all the shorts, gave stamp of approval, and tried to comment on all as well. Feed the YouTube machine. Exactly. Thank you so much. And you know what I forgot to do? I was going to give a stamp of approval check before we started opening these. So let's see how many we have so far. Remember, the more thumbs ups, the more likes, the more stamps of approval we get while we're live, the more names I get to pull for the bubblegum bonus machine at the end. So smash that like button if you have not yet already. All right. We have, oh, this is nice, you guys. We have 117 likes. There are 118 of you on here. So we're almost even, but I do know that some people who aren't watching right now already smashed that like button. Some people have came and went. So I think there might be a few of you out there who haven't yet done that. If you are on a mobile device and you can't see the like button, the thumbs up button, I think you have to close out the chat temporarily so you can do that. And now we will find out what is in Spellbinders today. Alrighty, it is a die set, and it is one curved banner, and then there are sentiments that you can use within there. There's congrats, happy day, and good vibes. And I'll show you the page that I created today. I think this is one of my favorite ones, kind of design-wise. It's very simple, but I love just the, well, kind of the clean and simple feel of it. Bring in my album, which don't forget, if you're a channel member, you have access to the printables to make your own. 16. All right, gotta make sure that stays down. So here is what I created for today. So I did all of the colors from my palette, had them to the right part of the right side of the square, and then out of the green one, I cut in that good vibes. So if you haven't yet seen that, I hope you will check it out and any of my other shorts that you haven't already watched for the series. All right, let's go to Marion Design, which Ecstasy Crafts is now sold out of. And I don't know if Arlene is in the chat, but Arlene did mention in the order notes that Crafty Al sent her, and they wrote back and said they had heard that a lot. So thank you so much to everybody who's been putting that in the order notes and letting Ecstasy Crafts know that you've seen this here. And thank you also to Helga, aka Creabea from the Netherlands, who sent me this calendar to open with you guys. So she can't join us as much as she used to, but we're thinking of her and just sending good vibes, Helga. All righty here. Let's see. 16. Right? Oh, right up here. Okay. So it's about 1 inch wide and maybe 4 inches tall. Get your guesses over there, what you think it is. Get your guesses over there. Another banner die, embellishment, dies, embossing border. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a little like border stamp, which, you know, we got Santa in his sleigh, and then a little town, a little wintry town silhouette. So here we have some birds on a wire. It is a critter. Cute. Oh, wait, gotta leave that out for now. And last but not least today will be Gina K Designs. Remember, we are a day behind what she is. She'll be on at noon Central today to open up, what would it be, day 5? Right? Yeah, because I'm opening up day 4 today. So if you want to check that out, I do believe she's giving out gift certificates, but I can't watch and try to win one because I can't spoil it. But let me know what your guesses are. If you did see her live yesterday, please just give a generic guess. Don't tell us exactly what it is. It is big in here. It's like, I don't know what's that, probably 5 by 7. It's pretty firm, a little bumpy. Let me know your guesses and we'll get that open. Okay. I see some paper, foilables. Let me know. Ooh, a big embossing folder would be nice. Stamp, another embossing folder guess. Stamp and dies. Oh, that one got by me. All right, let's find out. All right, it is, oh, right, yeah, this is day 4. It is a nice, sentiment stamp and die set. Look at that, you guys. So it's probably, well, it'd go great for tags because a lot of them are like a gift for you. Oh, a handmade gift just for you, special gift. And then there are dies for everything that are already cut apart. That is so nice. That is so nice. Cute. All right. So I think we've opened them all now, guys. Let me bring them back in and you can tell me what you hope comes up on the wheel. We'll recap what everything is. All right. We have Pink and Main are the dies for the stamps. Spellbinders were the banner word dies. Gummy a Pan, Tailored Expressions, Marianne, and Gina K. What do you hope comes up on the wheel today? Give me your guesses, or no, give me your preferences over in that chat box. Yes, get those over there. What do you hope? And remember, whatever comes up on the wheel, I have to work with, but I can also include other items that I've gotten in the calendar so far, or other items from today. Oh, that one. Kristen just wants something with a bird. We got 2 birds today, didn't we? Right? Because this one and that one. All right. Let's go ahead and bring up the wheel. So here's our little Wheel-O Advent. And each day that one pops up, I do hide it. And we have not yet gotten member choice, which means one person in the chat who is a member would get to pick. So let's see what today is going to bring. Cross your fingers and here we go. Pink and Maine. Okay, so I finally get to color in some of their flowers. So let's hide that one. And now what I'm going to do is bring in the stamps that match the dies we got today, because those are going to be the ones that I have to use. So I'm going to go grab those again. And then we will take a vote. You don't have to get your poll light out already, but we will be voting on which flower I'll use. But first, I have to find out which flowers these dies are for. Yes, Carmen, if we get member's choice, you would want to switch to your member account, but you'd have a couple minutes to do that. So yes, because I have to go get something ready. So anybody else who maybe, if you have a membership, if you don't always log in with it for the streams, if member's choice does get pulled up and you want to be entered into that, you would have to be on that account, because I use a different giveaway tool. I use Nightbot, and I can narrow it to only members, so it would only pull from those. Hopefully by the end of the series, we'll get to do that. I'm going to guess it's the top 3, but oh, wait. This might be half the battle, figuring out what goes with what here. Maybe they weren't my top 3. I know it's not the sunflower. I think the tulip was too old. Okay, that's definitely the peony. Okay, one down. You guys, okay, is that? Okay, that's the lily. I have to figure out what this one is. It's not the sunflower, because that was very early. Oh, okay, here we go. I had it turned the wrong way. Okay, let me get these on something so you can see them. It was like a puzzle. My goodness. Okay. So, and just a heads up, because we are using the color cube card, and because I have no idea what flowers should be what colors, my flower may not be a realistic color for what's in nature, but that's going to be okay. Okay, so what we have here is lily. So our options are, get your poll light out there. Get your poll light out there. And I'll tell you our options, and then I'll set up the poll so you guys can vote. So it's going to be the lily, the rose, or the peony. Okay, so I will get that. There's a number in the lower. Suzanne just said there's a number in the lower. Oh, what days? What days they are. So this says like 4 Advent. Thank you. Thank you. That would have helped. Okay. Let's go ahead. And oh, wait, I got to end first. I can't start our poll till I end the one. So let's see who you would rather be best friends with. And 65% say Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I was going to pick him too, because he's always playing those reindeer games, and who doesn't want to play games, right? All right, now let's get the poll ready for today. Let's do Lily, Rose. Oh, Lily Rose Depp, I believe, is a person. And then Peony. All right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get that vote in, because, guys, I'm going to play some music and go look for that email about the OLO markers. So I will see you in a bit while you vote. All right, voting is over. I would like to say thank you to my sister for the super chat. Thank you. And I saw that you were listening while you're working. So thank you for being here. All right, and I also saw Luann suggested I could ink smush instead of coloring. You won't believe this, but I want to try to color one of these flowers because I love that the lines are nice and bold, so it's going to be harder to go outside of them. And I want to try my Olos because I watched one of Michelle's videos. She put together a card after like, I don't know, like the first 6 days or so. And the way she colored, I wanted to try it. So I'm going to do that. And I actually already even got out my Memento ink. Now, speaking of Olos, Sandra, I did not get an email from them. I don't know if they're rolling out slowly. Did anybody else get an email about the Olo markers? Was it from Olo or Tailored Expressions? Because I ordered mine through TE. Let me know. Highlight my name for me. But I don't have an email yet. I didn't check my junk folder though, so sometimes stuff goes in spam. But let's see which flower I will be working with. Gotta get my drum roll ready. %46% say the peony. All righty. And that's pretty much going to take up the whole tag, so that'll be nice. Oh my goodness, and I just put away. Okay, I'm going to put away the 2 dies that I don't need so I don't have to redo that puzzle later. Comment. Sanders said it was from the CEO. I can send it to you. Oh, please, if you can find it, Sandra, please do, because I did not get anything. Yes. Angie got carded. It said her husband was encouraging her to buy from Pink and Main yesterday. He said he likes the owner's husband. Awesome. Yes, definitely. And if you are going to shop, I would love for you to use my link. All right. Put these away. All right. Bring in some. I'm going to do Nina Solar White. And I did just see that Nightbot shared a link to Yvette's channel. And hopefully she'll be live at the regular time today. I know yesterday she had to postpone it, but make sure to check out her live stream when we're done here. She goes live at noon Central, and she opens up 4 Advent calendars and gets crafty with those. So you do not want to miss it. Yeah, so if you have on autoplay here, then it automatically should forward you to Yvette's video. But if it doesn't, you can use the channel here, or search for Yvette Olea Creates. I can't remember if I still have her down in the description box. So I am always like, oh, what ink do I use to color? The only reason I remember is one time somebody told me Memento is for markers. And I know there are different kind of markers, but I had alcohol markers. So that is how I remember to use the Memento. In the Misty. All right. Alessa said, Olo sent an email yesterday to talk about their delayed shipment issue. All right. Well, I must need to get on their email list or something. Thank you for that. Yeah, if anybody could forward it to me, my email address is down at the bottom of the description box below. I was kind of hoping to get them this year because with Tailored Expressions, you earn points for if you have an account with them, you earn points for every $1 you spend, but you don't get the points until the items ship. So that was going to be a pretty nice point bump for me. So it doesn't look like, though, that will happen. Keep our fingers crossed. And since this is new, I'm going to wipe away the manufacturing oils with I just put my hands over it. Michelle said, have I done the birthday bash in the past? How was it? So, Michelle, I don't think they've had a birthday bash before, but they did in the fall. I think it was a fall. They had like a holiday themed event and it was great. I loved the projects, loved watching the videos. But yeah, I don't think they've done a birthday bash. I think maybe that was their first virtual event. And I don't know if those videos are open to the public or if you had to be, you know, because sometimes they'll let you see them, but you just don't have, yeah, I bet they're not open to the public so you can see them. But you might be able to see the projects if you go to the Pink and Main Instagram account, maybe. I don't know. But yes, it was fun. All right. I am going to stamp this a couple times. And if anybody else took their holiday event, you can give your reviews too over in the chat or in the comment section. This is a little bit more detailed. This is a little bit more detailed than what Michelle had colored, so it might be harder to do the effect that she did in the flower, but at least for the leaves, I'll be able to do it. And I am going to I know that you probably don't have to, but I just want to give this a couple minutes to dry. Make sure that my markers will not run that. And after we pick the color palette together, which if you are new to the series, this is the color palette that we chose during the kickoff. So again, everything, unless the product that we got from a company that day changes it up, everything will use this color palette as well as neutrals. So I did find some Olo markers from my stash that were close to those. So I definitely want green. Definitely want green for the leaves. And I just pick two colors when I do my blending. I do very, very simple blending. Jeanette said Pink and Main has great events. This will be their third. Okay, so I must, oh yeah, I don't think I did their foiling one. So she loved the first two. Awesome. Glad to hear it. And then let me see here. I'm going to do, all right. My mom loved everything floral. She was crazy about plants and flowers, and her favorite color was purple. So I think today I'm going to make a purple peony. Oh, Iona just gifted 5 Call Me Crafty Al memberships. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Iona. And those went to Lisa, Libby, Paper Passionista, Ashley, and Bree. That is so awesome. And thank you, Iona. Your name will be going into the bubblegum bonus machine. And if you were just gifted one of those memberships, make sure to check out the membership tab for links to all the current perks. You just might have to scroll down a little bit. You'll definitely want to look for the link to the current blog, the monthly blog, because that has the link to all of your current and past perks. So that's going to be a great one-stop shop for you. I did see a question. I never know what to call you. So I'm just going to go with Troyer, okay? Sorry, I don't know what your first name is. Sometimes I do, but let's see. Do I clear heat emboss to make sure it won't go outside the lines? I'm not going to. If it was a more detailed image, I probably would, but because the lines on here are pretty bold, I'm not going to do that, okay? But yeah. I do like to have a wall between the outside of this. Okay, so for my colors, and again, I'm not going to do 3 colors for each blend. All right, I'm going to try to remember that. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, I'm only going to do 2. You could do 3 to get more depth. I have YG 8.5, YG 8.7 for the leaves, and then I have BV 1.2 and BV 1.4 for the flower itself. So let's see if I can do this. And I'm going to go ahead, just so my marker doesn't bleed through to my desktop. I'm going to put my glass board underneath here. And Kristen said, when I get a moment, can I share about my frames glasses? Is it a glitter today? Yes. So these are the pear eyewear. So the toppers are magnetized onto there. And yes, today is a purple glitter, which I guess is perfect for my purple peony for my mom, right? Yay. Didn't even mean to do that. All right. So let me show you what Michelle showed. So when Lori of Olo does it, she says that you can just start with the dark and then, spread it out with the lighter colors. But I didn't ever really like what I was getting because I have not been coloring that long with them. So what Michelle did, and I'm just going to leave the caps off, she went in where there might be a shadow with the lighter color. So she got just a little bit of a base started. And then she went in with the darker color down there. And then spread it out with the lighter. So that way, because it never seemed like my ink was wet enough to spread, but then when you put down that starter base, it seemed to go nicer. And then you can always go back in and, add more of your dark. And when you are coloring with Olos, you don't want to keep snapping on and off the caps because then you get pressure in there and it could fly out. Ooh, Iris Monkey says, I inspired her to get her own pear eyewear and got a special Christmas frame from Etsy that has Christmas lights along the top. Oops. I did look on Etsy and I was going to get some Christmas ones. And by the time I decided, it was going to be way too late for this series. So hopefully next series, I will have some fun ones. I do have lots of rainbow and then my glittery ones. All right, now you guys, this is, I got to figure out which is the light one now again, since I messed it up. This might get very quiet, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves because I don't color a whole lot. Maybe this was not the best idea. Maybe I should have ink smushed, but I've just been wanting to color in one of these. Let us know what you are doing while you watch. I know some of you might be working. I know my sister said she's listening while she works. Are you crafting along? Have you opened up your Advent today? Might need to play some music while I color. I did, Taylor is on, they're having a virtual holiday party, I think, and I saw some of you were kind of flipping back and forth. Now might be a good time to go over there and check that out while I do my coloring. Let me know if you're watching what they're doing. Hopefully this will go fast once the coloring is done. Think what I might do, I'm gonna put on some music and I'll turn it down a little bit, but that way you guys have something to listen to while I color. All right, I'm going to pause for just a minute since I got the leaves done. Let me get my caps on the right end. And I just saw Danny. Hello, crafty friend. Hello, bestie. She said she's not sure she's joining the right live because I'm coloring. Yes, I've gotten so many of these pink and Maine flowers in the Advent, and I've been wanting to color one, so I decided to go for it, but then realized probably not the best thing to do on a live. So that's why I'm playing a little bit of music in the background while I color, because I cannot do too much talking and color. But let's go ahead, try to get the flower done. And welcome, Danny. All right. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie, for being here. Okay. For purple, I'm going to do the same thing, but I might try to color in bigger sections. But I mean, I think that looks pretty good for me, you guys. I usually don't get very much like shading and different, so I like it. Let's go ahead. I'll turn that music back on while I continue to color. Make sure to smash the like button while I'm coloring. And we'll do a stamp of approval check when I'm done. And if you have any questions for me, if you're doing like the question in all caps, I am not able to really look over right now. So hold on to those for when my flower is done, and then I'll answer. See the light at the end of the tunnel, you guys. I'm almost done. And thank you for just chatting amongst yourselves. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I need to go right here. I did it, guys. I colored an image live, even though coloring is not my thing. But look at that. I loved using that technique. I thought for me, it blended a lot nicer than what I usually do. I might go in later and like blend a little bit more, but it is done. It is done. Look at that. Now, whoever gets this, like you got a little bit of extra love on your tag today. All right. And don't forget to stick around because I will be giving away today's tag. Now, I think we're going to keep the rest of it nice and simple, but I'm going to cut this out first. So I love that we got dies to cut it with. And now is a time, if you did have any questions for me that I missed during that, please go ahead. Remember to put question in all caps in front of your message if you need me to see it, or you can tag me or type Crafty Al if it's just a comment, okay? I'm going to bring this down here so I can get this lined up nicely. And I'm going to zoom out. No, out. Oh. Thank you for all your compliments on my coloring. You guys flatter me. And yeah, I think I saw somebody say practice, practice. Yes, I just need to do it more. And again, like, I don't mind coloring if it's like cute little things, or if it's stuff that does not have to look like realistic. You know, like I wouldn't be able to do like a rose image or a peony image that had, you know, like lots of detail and you're supposed to make it really look like a picture. I just like quick, fun, cute coloring. Look. I like it. And now let's go ahead. I think I'm going to put it on. Thank you, Danny. If only I could color like half as good as you, half as well. All right. Oh yes, I was going to get out. Oh no, first, guys, you might have heard it. You might have heard my alarm go off. What time is it? What time is it? Let me know. Get that over there in the chat. What time is it? Yes. Susan was the first one I saw. It is secret word time. Remember, the first rule of Secret Word Club is we don't talk about Secret Word Club. So we don't give the words away. We don't talk about if it's been said yet. We don't answer questions about if there's bonuses, where you can find them, etc. Because I want those of you who are taking the time to watch my videos, read all my posts, my emails, etc., to be the ones who are earning entries into those final giveaways. So thank you everybody for respecting the golden rule of Crafty Advent. But today's secret word is, which was pretty, I didn't plan this either. Today's secret word is Rudolph, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was part of our Would You Rather. So RUDOLPH. Again, you do not have to spell that correctly in the final form, but then you kind of know what word I've said in case there are any questions. So make sure to get that written down on your tracker. And now let's try to figure out what we're going to do with this die, you guys, or what we're going to do with my pretty peony. I almost forgot what flower I colored. Oh, I'll tell you a story. So when I was little, we had peony. I think it's a bush. Again, I don't know a whole lot about plants, but we had them in the yard. And I thought they were called penny. And I believe that when they're not bloomed, it's kind of like a closed up circle. And I thought if you dug into it that there would be pennies inside. So that's your Alicia story for the day. Okay. So I'm going to bring in, remember, we're using the pink and main die for all of our tags, unless, of course, the product that we use for the day keeps me from doing that. And I think I'm going to put it like white on white so you'll still be able to see it. But you guys, should we? Let me look at my... Okay, here's my thought for the background of this. Splattering with purple and green, or embossing with one of the Spellbinders embossing folders. Let me get those out. But for the splatter, we have Jelly Donut and Cilantro Liquid Watercolors from TE. And there were two different... Oh, wait, hold up, right? Okay. For a second there, I couldn't remember if these had actually been shown. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I show something that has not been opened yet? But no, these have both been opened. So I will show those to you. So we've gotten two so far. So, no, stop that. Kind of like a circle, or kind of like teardrops or petals. So I think what I would do is, it can't emboss the whole thing. So I would either emboss like one half of it, like either a side or the bottom. So today though, I don't usually do this, guys, when I do a poll. I'm going to do splatter, embossing, and today there will be an option for both. Usually don't do that, so it might be a lucky day. So think about what you want to vote on, and I will get that ready. So splatter or emboss or both. Oh, get your poll lights out. All right, I'm going to give you, we'll do a quick poll on this one. We'll do 1 minute on that, okay? 1 minute. And then we'll probably have to do another poll. If embossing does get chosen, which one we'll use. Make sure to hydrate after you vote. Smash the like button if you have not yet already. Right now, you guys, yay, we are over 150. But if you have not yet smashed the like button, please do. And maybe we can get over 175 today. Sandra said she researched and drank unicorn water yesterday in her brand new Stanley, and it was delish. Excellent. Yeah, the unicorn is my favorite. I wish that I could just buy that, but it has to come with mermaid, cotton candy, and peach ring. And is your Stanley by any chance? Is your Stanley by any chance marbly purple? All right, let's see which option was the winner. All right, well, you guys liked that both option. I will be embossing and splattering, but what I want to know now is which embossing folder should I use? So let me get out a piece of dark cardstock. That might help see that might help see. Pale yellow, but beautiful. That does sound beautiful. Okay, let me get out a piece of, oh, here, I'll just bring in this and see. Okay, so here we have, we're going to call this petals and circles, okay? Petals and circles. So I'll get that poll ready. Oops. Be thinking about what you'll vote for. And another quick minute poll. Get those votes in. Welcome. Oh, wrong one. I was going to say welcome to someone. Here we go. Welcome, Carrie. So today the pink and mane got chosen, and it was dies for the flowers. So You missed my coloring. My heart's still pounding from that one. I'm out of breath. But we voted on the peony. And now we're voting on what to do in the background. Make sure, Carrie, that you smash that like button if you just got here. Right. We don't have much time left, though. I keep clicking on the wrong screen. Susan says to emboss diagonally. We can maybe do that. I usually try to like avoid diagonals because it puts like the line in from the folder. We'll have to see. I can maybe try that. Okay. Time is up. Let's see which embossing folder I will be using. All right. Petals won with 63% of the vote. So let me see. I'm definitely going to have to, if I'm going to do diagonal, I definitely will have to use my big embossing machine. Are we thinking something like that? And then we put, I want a lot of the flower and the embossing to be seen. Yeah, I think it's going to get hidden anyway. I'll try this. I will try this. And now I'm going to have to figure out my sandwich because every time it's something different, I swear. You know what? I'm going to tape that to the back just in case. Welcome. I see we have a few friends coming in late. Make sure to smash that like button. I'm trying to emboss something right now, and it might be a minute. And so we'll emboss this, then I'll splatter. Oh, and guys, I know many of you are getting those great ideas over there. Don't forget that you can share what you're creating in the Facebook group. There is a link to the group at the very bottom of the description box below. If you're not a member already, you just have to answer the questions and agree to the group rules, and it will automatically let you in. And you have to put everything you make in the designated albums. So you go to media albums, and there's one for Crafty Advent 2025. And that way you can try out some of these ideas that you're thinking about, but that like maybe I don't do, or you just want to try. And we love to see that. So I hope you'll check it out. Oh, Baron's mom, Suzanne, said she just shared a peony and a rose. Awesome. Oh, did Danny leave? Bye, Danny. Okay. There we go. So we got just a little extra texture there. And see how like that, it leaves that line. So I don't know if I just want to, you know what? I might just make that a design element. I just might make that a design element. Let me. I'm going to get out, see if I have a purple glitter paper. Oh, come on. I have to have purple glitter paper. I guess if not, I can make my own. Wow. Let's use a bone folder to make it unnoticeable. Oh. Oh, I kept the wrong part. I don't know that, let's see. It does lighten it a little bit, but I can still see it. So I think I'm just going to add some sparkle because, you know, sparkle. Oh, sparkle's always a good idea, but you know what? I want to do that after I splatter. So let's get the splattering done. Bring in my weekender box to splatter in. And my itty bitty glass mat from TE. I will start with the green. That's liquid watercolor, and I just want to add a little bit more. I'm going to add a couple drops of water. Use my splatter brush today, or my fan brush. Okay, let's see how this works. Tap gently for now. Okay, nothing's coming off the brush, you guys. There we go. Oh, came off better with the tap in the box. Okay, now I need to clean that off. Which I just going to spray this over the trash. I did not prepare today with like a little thing of water or anything. I saw Amy said she likes my mini glass mat. They do actually sell this now on the TE website. I think, was it last year that it was part of the advent calendar? Okay, I don't think this is going to work. I think I'm going to have to get some water, you guys. Almost, yes, last year's advent, yeah. One of my favorite things from last year's advent. I have definitely used it all year long until I temporarily misplaced it. I couldn't find it. I think it was last week. If you are going to check out the TE website, would love for you to use my link. I have one at the very bottom of the description box below is my shopping list. Okay, we're going to call that good. Now I'm going to bring in my purple. I'll make that a little lighter. That purple's a little darker. Oh, thank you, Amy, for using my link. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. The splatters are going everywhere but what I want them. Okay, I think we're going to call that good, you guys. So here we go. And I'm going to sit this off to the side to let it dry while I prepare my purple glitter cardstock. And get the background. I think I'm just going to, since purple today is in honor of my mom, I'm just going all out purple. So I'm going to do a purple backer as well. So here we got this white glitter cardstock. Jeanette said it's so much easier to use links. Love supporting. Yes, thank you guys so much. That really does help out. And Tailored Expressions affiliate links are going away. Oh, in just a couple days, you guys. They are probably going to switch platforms. So after the 18th, my links might not work. I don't want to encourage you, though, to shop before Christmas. But if you are going, if you know you're going to do it in the next week, if you want to get it in the next couple days, that would be appreciated. And after that, the links won't even work anymore. I'm going to I think I'm going to cut a, no, I'm just going to go ahead and ink blend right on there. I'm just going to ink blend on there because it's easier to cut if it's on the whole sheet. Teresa says, but I will get new links, right? So I will be able to just link products. They won't be affiliate links anymore, but any of the old ones that I've created, they won't work. So I will still link up the products. It just won't be an affiliate link. Oops. I'm just going to try to stay down here on this end. There you go. You can make yourself any kind of, any colored glittery cardstock that you want. I will have a link. Yeah, it is kind of a bummer. I'm hoping that they're going to figure something else out. But if you've never shopped with them before, I will have a referral link I can give you where like I get a credit if you use it, but it's no longer like a percentage on a sale. Cross your fingers. Hopefully they'll get a new one. I just know some of these affiliate programs I've heard, they're very expensive to have somebody else run for you. Because they have to pay us, the affiliate, and then they have to pay that company to host it. So I think I'm ready to cut that. And I'm just going to try to do a teeny tiny sliver. Ruth said that her Ecstasy Crafts order just arrived. She didn't get the advent calendar, but did order quite a few of the Marianne design products and told them Crafty Al sent you. Thank you so much, Ruth. I did go in there last night. I was looking through all their Marianne design products. They have a lot there. Okay, so I'm just going to go teeny tiny strips here. Probably ink blended too much, but that's okay. Here we go. Now we have our own glittery strips, DIY glitter strips. Let's see. I'm going to call this dry. And now actually with the splatter, it is very hard to see where those lines are at, but I made it, so I'm going to add this. The lines were kind of far away from that, but now I'm thinking, I just think I'll put them closer. The lines were further away, but yeah, now with kind of flattening them out and the splatter, you can't even see them. Turn it around. Right, let that dry, and I'll see if, okay, I do still have one last scallop tag for the background, and we are very close to being done, you guys. So make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. We are pretty far away from 175. Are there 12 of you watching who can smash that like button? If you have not yet already, give this video your stamp of approval, and hopefully we'll reach 175. That means we get to pull, I think it's, how many? 6 names. Oh, yay. Patricia got her Marion Design Advent Calendar. Yay. I swear every day that I lose a pair of my nonstick scissors. I had I think I got them in a 3-pack at Amazon, and each day there seems to be one fewer in my drawer. Add a little liquid glue too. Oh, wait, I don't want to add that yet. Because I want to put, I haven't got to use this one in a few days. Okay, I'm just not going to press it down very hard because I want to put my flower on there. I think I will. I'm going to leave it flat today. I'm going to leave it flat. Because this has to dry so I know what I need to cut off. Oh, I love that. Barb said, creating in this atmosphere. Let me bring it up. Has been great. The card she was making kept shifting and now is more than initially imagined. Awesome. See, sometimes we just got to make it work how we think, what we think we're going to do. Sometimes it ends up different, and that's okay. Okay, we'll let that dry. Then I'll have to peel that tag off my desk. I see some of you to say let it overhang. I think now I put it too far to just let it overhang, but I'll look at it. We'll look at it and see. I know that sweet Jeanette must not be talking to me. So does she know somebody in the chat who she has crafted with personally? Okay, let's see if I can peel this off the backer now. Ugh. All right. Is that too far off? Or do we like that? I like that. Good suggestion. Now I will put some adhesive on here and we'll glue it to our backer. Little bit more, well, I don't know if I want to say more simple than normal since I had to color it, but you know, it's flat. We didn't do a lot of lift, but I think I like it. I think we put together a good tag today, you guys. Here it is, all finished. I think some sparkle on the flower might have been nice, but I was honestly, I didn't want to ruin that coloring. I just did in case like the sparkle ruined it, but maybe I'll do another one. I'll add some sparkle, but here it is. So one lucky live viewer can enter to win this now. Remember, if you have already won a tag during this series, you cannot enter to win today's. You have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to have smashed the like button on this video, at least 18 years old, and you can live anywhere in the world. Also, if you do not want to fill out the form with your information, please do not enter to win. You have 24 hours to fill that out after your name is pulled. I will not follow up and track anybody down. So if I were you, right after this live is over, I'd fill out the form if your name comes up as a winner. And the link is at the very bottom of the description box below. I do have a sparkle pen, but like I say, I'm not even going for it. I do not want something to happen to this thing. Okay. So let me see here. I got to get the giveaway tool ready. So talk amongst yourselves. Smash that like button if you haven't yet. Okay. If you would like to be entered to win today's tag, one time over in the chatter box, type in oh, wrong one, or I just didn't do it. Hold up. Here we go. Hashtag purple in honor of my mom. Hashtag PURPLE. It does need to look exactly like it shows on screen. You need the hashtag, no spaces. If you do happen to notice that you've typed it incorrectly, go ahead and retype it so you get your entry, but there's no reason to spam the chat with it. And I will play a little bit of music while you get in your hashtag purples and those final stamps of approval. All righty. Did everybody get in their hashtag purples? Let's see who is going to be the lucky recipient of today's tag. And I did just check, you guys. We are only 4 stamps of approval, likes away from 175. So please smash that like button if you have not yet already. Good luck to everyone and congratulations to Linda Q. Congratulations, Linda. Make sure to fill out that form at the bottom of the description box as soon as we're done today. And make sure you know it says what your username is up on screen, which day you won, and what the tag looks like. And again, these will go out in 2026 once the series is all over. Now, let's get ready. I'm going to go get my notepad ready to record who wins the bubblegum bonuses. Now, with the bubblegum bonus, there is nothing you need to do to claim this. I will just be writing your names down on my handy little notepad, and then I put them in the virtual bubblegum machine. And at the end of the series, when I come back, it'll probably be in January with the recap and giveaway rules video. I will draw some names out of the bubblegum machine, and you'll either get little crafty gifts or extra entries into the final giveaway. There is no limit to how many times your name can be in that bubblegum bonus machine, whether you earn it or you've won it. Just keep in mind, you still have to be 18, like the video, subscriber, all that stuff that I already said for the tags. So just remember, only Linda should be filling out the form today. And look at this. Suzanne has gifted another Crafty Al membership, and that went to Bone Tired Travelers. Congratulations. Make sure to check out that membership tab. And
thank you very much.
To Suzanne, thank you so much. And if you haven't heard,
thank you very much.
Right, I meant to do this. Lyndon, my cat, is now down here meowing at us. Barbara said, did I get my PayPal yesterday? Barbara, I did not get an email notice. I will check. I did check like yesterday after the live stream. I didn't have any emails from PayPal, but I will double check and let you know. But thank you. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I do also have a PayPal link below, and any super chats or donations, unless otherwise earmarked, are going for postage at the end of the series for the prizes and the daily tags, and anything left over will be for shipping prizes in 2026. So I appreciate all the help that you guys have given so far. Thank you very much. All right, what are we gonna do? Oh, I need to get the giveaway tool ready for the bubblegum bonus. Oh my goodness, I did not want to do that. Sorry, I just messed up my screen. It'll be just a second. Let me try that again. All right. If you would like your name in the bubblegum bonus machine today, one time over in the chat box, type in hashtag peony in honor of the flower on today's tag. Hashtag PEONY. Again, needs to look exactly like it does on screen. No spaces. You need that hashtag. And you have about almost 2 minutes still to get that in. And I'll play a little bit more music while you do that. I will answer Tammy's question. Do I send out daily emails? No, Tammy, I do not. I am very inconsistent with emails. Around the Advent time when I'm doing these, I send out more frequently, but throughout the year, it is very random. I might send out one a month, or I might send out 5 in a month. If I do have anything important, like, oh, these Advent calendars are up for pre-order, I do send out during that. But yeah, sporadic. And if you're not on my email address, on my email list, down in the description box below, you can sign up to receive my updates in your inbox. So you can do that and get signed up. All right, what do we got? Ooh, 2 seconds. All right, finished getting those in. I will go do one final stamp of approval check. And oh, you guys did it. Yay. Got to 179, which means we get to pull 6 names today, you guys. Thank you for being here and smashing that like button. And if you have your family, friends, neighbors, loved ones, etc., smashing the like button too, thank you to them. And let's go ahead and find out who our lucky 6 crafty friends are. First name going in today is Amy File. Congratulations. Next up going in today is... I swear my cat's okay. She's not being mistreated. She just sounds like it. Iris Monkeys, congratulations, friend. Third name going in today is... Oh, Amy, your 6 bubbles for 6 names must have been lucky. Mona is going in next. Congratulations, Mona. I got to get all your extra letters added at the end of your name. All right. Number 4 is... Ruth T. Congratulations, Ruth. And remember, there's nothing you need to do to claim these except if your name does get pulled in that final recap and giveaway rules video, then you do have to claim it. And I'll tell you more about that in that video. I don't think my cat is part Siamese, but she loves to talk. I'm going to move this stuff out of, maybe she wants in her chair. I'm going to move this stuff out of there. We'll see if that will help her. No, she just wants to make noise. Okay, let's find out who number 5 is today. And if you're here and your name pops up, shout it out over there in the chat. Michelle F. Congratulations, Michelle. And last name, oh yeah, last name going in today. Yes, she is very excited. Last name going in today will be... Vicky. Congratulations, Vicky. Congratulations, everyone. And again, thank you to all of you for being here and smashing that like button. If you do have any final questions for me, now is the time to get those in. Don't forget tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, I won't be going live until 2 p.m. Central. So Yvette will go live at noon, and then she's usually done around 1, I think 1:15. So then after that, her video will redirect you to my live stream, and I'll be going live at 2. So I hope that you'll be able to join us. Everything else will be the same, just it's later. And then also on Friday, it's going to be that same 2:00 p.m. Central. But the rest of the time, the rest of the days should be at the normal 10 a.m. Trying to think about it. Oh, please don't forget to go over to the Tailored Expressions channel and watch my video for today. You will see my name on, or sorry, my picture on the thumbnail and a picture of the card that I made. So I hope you'll watch that again and watch it all the way through. Leave it some love. Smash that like button over there as well. Make sure I don't miss anything. I think I got it. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here, helping me make a very pretty peony card. And until tomorrow, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.